Hello and welcome to the News Radar. A humanitarian crisis in Gaza has reached a new level of desperation. Earlier today, thousands of Palestinians in southern Gaza stormed and overran a newly established aid distribution center near the city of Rafah. The facility, part of a US-funded Israeli initiative, was set up to provide emergency food assistance to civilians in one of the most heavily affected areas of the ongoing conflict. Local sources report that within hours of opening, the site was overwhelmed by crowds of people desperate for food. Fencing around the facility was torn down, and food parcels were seized. Israeli soldiers in the area reportedly fired warning shots, but the growing crowd was undeterred. The aid hub was built under a program that Israel says is meant to ensure food and supplies reach civilians safely and are not diverted by Hamas, the governing authority in Gaza. However, the effort has been met with criticism. Several humanitarian organizations and UN officials have raised concerns over the lack of oversight, the militarized nature of the aid process, and the deep distrust between the local population and those managing the distribution. On the ground, residents are struggling to survive. Gaza has been under an Israeli blockade for nearly 3 months, and aid deliveries have slowed to a trickle. Many families rely on communal kitchens, with limited access to clean water and electricity. Medical care is severely restricted, and food is increasingly scarce. The parcels handed out at the distribution center contained basic staples: rice, pasta, beans, jam, and canned tuna. For many, it was the first opportunity in weeks to receive food that wasn't rationed or improvised. Some residents displayed the contents of the boxes with pride, saying it was a moment of relief after prolonged suffering. American contractors tasked with securing the site reportedly retreated as the crowds gathered. The US-backed organization coordinating the aid said staff stepped back to avoid confrontation and to allow people to access the supplies without risking injury or violence. Despite the risks, thousands showed up, ignoring calls from Hamas to stay away from the site. Some residents accuse Israel of using aid as a tool to expand its military influence, while others say the hunger crisis has left them with no choice. One man put it simply, "We're hungry. We've waited for food, for clean water. We just want to survive." Today's events are a stark reminder of the growing humanitarian emergency in Gaza. As international leaders continue to debate long-term solutions, the people on the ground are left to navigate a daily fight for basic survival. We will continue to bring you new updates as more information becomes available. Stay with us for the latest updates.